This video is sponsored by Tall Man Toys and Comics.
Nobody better for you. Girl, you know it's true. Girl, you know it's me. Just like I know it's you. But we keep on acting like we leaving. Knowing damn well that we not as misleading. We both got reasons, both got.
Who doesn't love The Nightmare Before Christmas? I mean, how can you not like this film? It's so iconic and so memorable that everybody around Halloween time remembers it. This movie has become a tradition for both Halloween and Christmas for a reason. Kids are now watching the movie, seeing the characters, buying merchandise. It even got re-released in 3D 4 or 5 times in the past. So yeah, this movie has a strong following. And you know what? I am a part of that following. I mean, this movie is a marvel. It has a great concept, it's got great characters, some fantastic and memorable songs, a likable main protagonist, and it's got a well-written story despite how really simple it is. So why am I talking about this movie? Well, first of all, number one, it is Halloween, so there's that. And number two, instead of talking about my thoughts on the movie, which I've already mentioned before, I want to just talk to you guys how this film became to be and why it was so influential. So, this is how The Nightmare Before Christmas became a stop-motion classic. So in order to talk about this movie, we need to talk about the man himself, Tim Burton, who has directed such classics such as Beetlejuice, Edward Scissorhands, and many, many more. The movie was based on a 3-page poem that Tim Burton made while he was working at Disney. Though I heard the book is really hard to find, though it would be nice to find it and read it. While working at Disney, Tim Burton actually thought about either making this a short film or a children's book. However, once he got fired from Disney, the project was put on hold for a while and decided to just move on to his movie career. Though during his movie career, Tim decided to go ahead and turn that project into a feature-length film. Tim Burton was going to direct it, but because he was too busy with films like Batman Returns and Ed Wood, he decided to hire a friend of his, Henry Selick, who would go on to direct Coraline and James and the Giant Peach. Originally, this was supposed to be released as part of the Disney lineup. However, Michael Eisner said that the movie would have been too unsettling for kids, so he decided to release the film under the Touchstone Pictures banner, who would also produce Who Framed Roger Rabbit. Says the person that would make this film a few years back, but I'm not going to complain. When the movie was released, it was surprisingly did okay at the box office. The movie was praised for its story, its animation, visuals, and songs. Though over time, Nightmare Before Christmas would gain a strong and loyal cult following, thanks to Tim Burton's involvement in movies like Corpse Bride and Frankenweenie. This movie will also inspire other animation studios to do something similar to The Nightmare Before Christmas. You know, the creepy stop-motion stuff you see every Halloween. So, overall, guys, The Nightmare Before Christmas is a movie for everyone. Okay, not technically not for everyone, but technically for those who like simple stories and simple characters. Without Tim Burton making this film, we wouldn't have gotten our Christmas classic that we have now. Now, there is kind of a controversy of who this film really belongs to. Either Tim Burton, since he's technically the producer, but then you have someone like Henry Selick who also directed it. I say it's Tim Burton's movie. So, there's that. The Nightmare Before Christmas will go on to cherish many kids and adults alike, and without it, we wouldn't have it even to this day. This is hands down one of my favorite Halloween and Christmas related films, period, and it definitely deserves the love that it gets. So, and that's how The Nightmare Before Christmas became a stop-motion classic.